Other news, a former South African Minister for Finance, Trevor Manuel, has challenged Africans to utilize the knowledge which he says is abundant on the continent, and he said Africa is over-reliant on knowledge produced outside the continent and urged leaders to look within. Thomas Adote Papo spoke with Trevor Manuel on the sidelines of this year's third Jack Foundation lecture series in Accra.
A man can do so much in his time after he should be thankful for having had the opportunity to do his bit. It's left for others to continue.
We are over-reliant on outside knowledge than relying on the knowledge that is found on the continent. How can
What's the basis of that claim? What's the basis of that claim?
You tell me, sir.
No, I can't answer for him. What I'm trying to say is that the world is a stream. We are blending as we go along. Culture is not static or exclusive; it's dynamic. So we take and blend and so forth. Then at the end of the day, you become a product that is complex. It's made up of many things. It depends on how you use what has come to you. And so I do not want to dwell too much on depending on. No, when I was as president, all the decisions I will tell you were homegrown decisions, and I saw results. The economy got translated from HAPEC into middle income. I wouldn't give the credit to any outside forces. Credit is in us.
An economy is clearly one of the strengths. It doesn't end up as one of the top 10 economies in the world on the IMF and the Economist list without reason. In general terms, growth has been very solid. Everything I've read about Ghana also says that it's more inclusive than most. And one of the areas that the growth is actually incredibly strong is in agriculture, and a lot of it comes from small scale. I think that it's possible, when one looks at the story of Ghana now, to be able to understand the importance of getting the infrastructure to support agriculture in, so that we can lengthen the cold storage chains, make it easier to get inputs in and product to market, wherever those markets are. In some sectors, like the horticulture sector, Ghana's been shown to be quite stellar in its performance, and that produces so much of what the world needs. And the one issue that I hope will be expanded on is the diversification of the base. Cocoa, beyond cocoa, agricultural products, timber, gold. It's being able to expand the base of manufacturers, and there's a ready market in West Africa that will be a great stepping stone for the Ghanaian exports to the world. We aren't doing sufficient to invest in R&D. So good brains are developed in all of our universities, and frequently our students leave to do postgrad studies elsewhere. And so we don't harvest that into R&D, and we don't have institutions to convert the R&D. If you look at the world right now, even the US is dropping off the R&D charts, and Africa hasn't even gotten onto the charts. There are great opportunities for us, and that's what we have to realize.